So today I'm going to show you how to trim your Labradoodle's paws and how to get the paws all round and nice and clean. My model today is Optimus Prime. He is an Australian Labradoodle, and he has a what we call the city cut. It's more of a long hair throughout the body, and he has what's called the bear paw. We don't want to trim it too much to where it loses that shaggy look, but it does have to be nice, neat, and clean to where he doesn't track any dirt or get any stuff on his paws. So let's get started. For this, you're going to need some clippers, a curved shear to trim the nails, a nail trimmer, a brush or a comb. For the clippers, you can use a corded clipper with a size 10 blade, which is the most common blade to use sanitary cuts. Or you can use a handheld clipper. My favorite is the Wall Arco. It's battery operated, and it's very light and it doesn't make hardly any noises. Just a regular comb or a brush. For the nail clipper, I prefer the guillotine style versus the scissors. To me, this is more comfortable, it's more manageable. That's just my preference. And then we're gonna use, I don't know if you can see it well, we're gonna use some curved shears or scissors to give that nice round and clean look to the bear paw. Let's get started. To clean under the paws, just grab slightly the leg of the dog to where this is exposed. You're not yanking out, you're not pulling back, just simply grab his paw, and this is what you're going to be looking at. This hair that's growing in between the paws and all around is what you basically want off the dog. That's what we're trying to accomplish, to get all this hair off the dog. This hair will accumulate dirt, grass, sometimes it will get knots, you name it. So this is what we want to take off the dog. So get your shears, your clippers, get comfortable, and just slightly get the hair off the paw, just like that. At the beginning, it was pretty scary. I thought I was gonna hurt my dogs. The truth of the matter is, with shears, with scissors, you have the risk of hurting the dog a little more. And Prime, my model here, he's still a puppy and he's still getting used to getting all this done. But you just have to look and sound confident, and if they try to move the paw, just securely grab it. Try not to do any digging. The object here is to simply get the hair off the paws. If you feel like you need to trim a little bit on the sides, and that's it, nice and neat. There was not a whole lot of hair, but it is enough to make a difference. We're gonna work on the back leg, and then again just touch him on the leg and just slightly lift it. On the back legs, they're gonna try to fight a little more than the front legs, but then again, just securely grab it and try not to spend an awful amount of time in here because they get pretty agitated doing this. Paws are nice and clean. We're just gonna fluff this area with a brush or with a comb just to see where the naughty hairs are. That way we can correctly trim it with the curved shears. And once again, Prime has a city cut, which is the longer cut in the Labradoodle. The shorter cut will be the country cut. So we're just gonna give that nice round look to it, cutting some excess hair. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is more of a shaggy look, but we just wanted to get as much hair off of them. And while I'm at it, just trimming some hair from the back. So we can just grab over here and finish any long hairs that we see. And Prime's doing a good job, right, Prime? So this is our finished product. The back leg, we're going to do the same thing. We've got a little more fluffing up to do. If you encounter any knots, this is the time to work on those knots. We're just fluffing things out. I often cut this part too along with the paw, only because I don't like them bringing extra dirt. So once again, we're just gonna take the rounded shears . To trim the nails, it's better to do it once the hair has been trimmed off the paw. That way there's definitely much less hair. But just expose the nails and just lightly trimmed the end of it. The idea here is to prevent them from touching the ground. We have to be very, very careful because there is a vessel that runs all the way to almost the tip of the nail, and we don't want to cut it because it can bleed quite a bit. So we're just cutting the tip to where the nails do not touch the ground. That's basically our objective in here. And he has white nails, so it's kind of hard to see, but the idea is that they do not touch the ground. So that's how you trim the paws of your Australian Labradoodle, and we will be having more grooming videos every week. We'll be trying to post one, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay in touch with us. And thank you for watching.